I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity to make a few little refinements here so we don't reinvent. We have a similar opening as this and a new wall over here, so I'm going to copy and paste it. Come on, this wall. No, it isn't going to let me do that. Let's try. Anytime we make any operation with the curtain wall, we get an error. Oh boy. Let's try again. Nope. Okay, let's embed architecture wall. Curtain wall 1. Edit type, make sure that it automatically embeds. And let's try to draw. I think we're parallel. Maybe not. Let's go to level 1 and draw. There's the wall that didn't take. Architecture wall, curtain wall. Base offset, we're going to give it a sill of 1 foot, and the top offset -2. Let's make sure that we can see the wall. It's a hidden line. So it looks like it starts and ends about there. Can't make wall. Why not? Wall, curtain wall, edit type, automatically embed. Level 1, base offset up to level 2, -2. Okay. There it goes. 2, 3. We're going to adjust them afterwards. Let's try again. Okay. Our 3D view should show us that we have openings. I don't even care about the size or the rest of them. Now, I should say that on this side, there is a regular array of openings. So if I go back to level 1, let's go to level 1. We have an image. I'll go to the area plan and change this to wireframe. So it looks like there are openings between all the grid lines. Right? That makes sense, except for the stairwells naturally. So let's go to level 1. Wall, curtain wall, and draw in between the grid lines. skipping stairwell naturally. See how it's sensing the center line of that wall, and it's set to automatically embed. Not being terribly precise, but that's not critical right now. Again, you're prototyping an interior space, so a lot of this is going to be just context, visual context. And finally here, and we have this big glass enclosure over here, which we're going to ignore. Presumably there are doors that discharge into that which at one time was probably a public way. Let's go back to this view. Okay. So there's what we have going on so far at Arlington Street. Now that I have those openings, I can copy everything from floor to floor. If I wanted to develop another stair that went from level 1 to level 2, I'd need an opening for such a stair. So let's quick and dirty do that. Let's create. I'm going to edit the boundary of this floor. Scroll to where we can sort of see. So we need an opening sort of about the size of those guys. It's going to be in between grid lines, right? Let's place it near this main entrance here. So that could be a lobby of sorts. So I could draw the outline of that stair floor, be 10 feet wide by 25 feet long. It'll give me a nice, comfortable stair landing, return, reverse combination there, right? And then this area could be a 2-hour lobby that exits to here. So if I finish edit the floor there, and so note of that, there's my opening for the stair. I'll need walls to enclose that. Architecture, wall. Let's go to a generic 6-inch wall. Drawing, top constraint. Let's go level 1 to level 2. This time I don't want a base offset or a top offset. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? I can do that because I know that I was drawing with level 1 as a base constraint. So I can pull the stair back a little bit. I don't recommend doing this in 3D, but it's just so that you can quickly understand. Let's go to level 1. You can refine the shape of the stair here. All right. So that's going to enclose our new stair. And then we have walls. Let's create walls. Architectural wall that enclose the stair, the area to the point where it meets with the lobby, from here to there. So now this becomes 2-hour, and that's 2-hour. And then presumably there's a corridor that connects to the rest of all that. We do have to refine the middle. But let's explain it in the area plan. So area plan level 1, I've got new areas that need to be area boundary. Let's draw a rectangular area around that stair, and then draw lines that basically enclose all this stuff. And then area, draw the area. There's a stairwell and lobby. This is a 2-hour lobby. That's red. And that's a 2-hour stair. It's red. And if there were a corridor connecting all of that, one way to do this might be to drag rather indiscriminately that corridor. Unfortunately, it took the elevator boundary with it, so let's redraw that boundary. Area boundary. Let's just draw back in that line. It's not the result that I wanted, but that's okay. Two-hour elevator actually over there. That's a corridor. Draw a couple boundary lines. I haven't thought about exactly how the door sequence and all that works. Let's just open this so it connects those together. It should have done. Alright, so there's a corridor. That's how stair systems work. So on the first floor in this building, most of the area that's not an exit has to be 1 hour rated. That would be, corridor and whatever. It's a little bit complex, but I think this graphic helps you understand it. You could watch this video by itself. We need doors, obviously, to that 2-hour stair, but that could continue through the rest of building. And if I were to just draw the stair, I could do that stair. It wants to draw 8 foot. I just edit the type. I don't know how to remove that, so let's duplicate it and see if that gives us something different. Alright, we'll split it up and then change. 13 and 13. And we're going to run width to 4, width to 4, drag it over. Landing. And just take all this. Well, let's finish and then we'll move it into our stair area. I don't think it's going to work that way, so we may have to rotate it just so that we rotate it 180 and move it into our enclosure. And go to our 3D view. So there's our additional stair, which is accessed by entering this area as a lobby and then entering that stair. And we could put doors that, let's put a door on level 1. So the door to enter the stair would swing in the direction of egress. So roughly go that way, right? So you enter, up. Okay, that is lesson 5, additional stair.